A double eviction. Is there a more awesome way to get us to our finale week? We've got so much to cover, so let's get right to it. The Big Brother Canada Sideshow starts right now.
Previously on Big Brother Canada. At the head of household competition, all hell rained down on the house guests. But Sarah hung on to win a piece of HOH heaven.
I can't believe it! I finally won an HOH! Yes!
Hoping to break up their showmance once and for all, Sarah nominated Zach and Ashley for eviction.
We need to get Zach out.
At the veto competition, the drama continued.
Holy smokes, this stuff.
Zach needed to produce a blockbuster, but instead he bombed.
Oh my god, that's hard.
And Ashley hit the big time.
I did it! I won veto! I did it!
With his clock ticking down, Zach dug deep into his playbook,
You sell me about four of them.
sending his teammates to convince Sarah to put up Godfrey.
Right now, this is my best chance in the game.
But Sarah wasn't biting.
These girls are not going to do anything to go against King Zach.
At the veto ceremony, Ashley freed herself from the block,
Sitting up on the block is a risk that I'm just not willing to take.
and Sarah stuck to her guns,
I've chosen Peely.
putting Pilar next to Zach and spelling the end of the Diaper Alliance.
I am fired up. All I need is 2 votes. Captain Canada is not dead yet.
Ashley struggled with friendship and showmance.
It's going to be the toughest decision I've ever had to make.
Godfrey toyed with Sarah's plan to evict Zach.
I'm not gonna vote you out. Of course, things change.
Oh my God.
Does he really think he has a better chance with them?
But ultimately followed through during the live vote.
I happily vote to evict Zach.
Zach was sent to join the jury.
Kill it, you guys.
The double eviction had the house guests all fired up. New HOH Brittany wasted no time making her targets known,
You must nominate 2 of your fellow house guests right now.
putting Ashley and Pilar on the block. Ashley saved herself with the POV, forcing Godfrey onto the hot seat,
Peely, I vote to evict you.
spelling the end of the road for Pilar.
Bye. Holy crap.
Welcome to the Sideshow. We are just 1 week away from our finale, and things haven't slowed down at all inside the Big Brother Canada house. In the next hour, we'll talk to both house guests who faced the unwavering wrath of the double eviction. Zach and Peely will be out here. We'll also spend some quality time with the mumsy with the bumsy. From season 2, Sarah Miller is here. And on top of that, we'll get to some never-before-seen footage of the return of that terrifying clown. But there's no time for clowning around now. We need to bring out my co-hosts. First up, he's beautiful inside and out, and he knows it. Let's hear it for Gary Levy. Hello. Come on down. And he's not just mean, he's just... Well, he's a little mean, but we still love him all the same. Come on out, Peter Brown. Oh my God, Don Draper, what's up?
Hello.
What's up?
Time traveler lately.
Okay, let's get right into it. Ooh, very nice. Double eviction on Big Brother Canada. Finale next week. It's been a crazy ride, no?
It's been nuts. I mean, doubles are always kind of crazy as a house guest because you're like, it feels so empty. But I mean, Zach, it's kind of sad. Peely was a big surprise, but the finale's next week, so people gotta leave, so.
What was your take on the double?
It's really hard to make decisions in a double eviction, as I know better than perhaps anyone. So, you know, the competitions happen in such quick succession. You have to make moves very quickly. I was very afraid watching this because I thought my man Godfrey was going to be a whole lot of trouble, and I'm quite happy that he stayed. But this was a crazy double eviction because there was a lot of ups and downs.
Lots of ups and downs. Let's talk about Zach for a second. Zach, I feel like he knew it. He worked hard, he didn't roll over, but he knew it seemingly going into this vote because his speech was super classy. He didn't go for the jugular that I thought he would, right?
Yeah, Zach really busted his butt the entire week, and you have to tip the hat that I've thrown away to him for that. He never gave up, which is awesome. I think that's really should be commended. I don't know that he went about it in exactly the right way. I think he should have concentrated on Godfrey because you're not going to split up Sarah and Brittany at this point. He really should have concentrated on getting Godfrey's vote to go forward to keep him in as a, quote, target, even though there's only 1 week left.
Well, Zach also, he was working on Brittany really hard, and I was kind of surprised, and she wasn't buying it.
Brittany wasn't buying it at all. She made up her mind. I think Sarah kind of helped her with that, and she wasn't budging. Also, you know, when you're in the house, you kind of get a feeling of what's going to happen, and I think towards the end, Zach knew, so he kind of wanted, I think he was going through reflection of the opportunity that he had, and, you know, just how great it is, and I'm happy he left with, like, a good speech to the house guests, you know, just soaking in this amazing experience. You know, only a few people get chosen for this, so I'm happy he was able to kind of soak that in.
Yeah, I mean, that was a nice exit.
Yeah, I liked it.
And then Brittany went on to win HOH. She is like again, she is officially a comp beast. Can we say that?
Yeah, we can.
And she,
I'm
of course,
I want
right?
her to win.
Oh, yeah. She had a massive and immediate decision to make after the POV was used. Take a look. A tie. Which means, Brittany, as head of household, you must break it. Please stand and tell us who you are evicting from the Big Brother Canada house.
Holy smokes. I'm so sorry. This breaks my heart. It's just a numbers thing. I absolutely love you, and I'll miss your smile every day. Peely, I vote for you.
Peely, you have been evicted from the Big Brother Canada house. Please say your goodbyes.
I'm sorry, guys. Bye.
Whoa, that was quite a moment. That was quite a moment. Brittany had put up Ashley and Pilar. For a sec there, it looked like Peely had it.
Yeah.
And then she didn't. And then Ashley, she wins when she's got to win. She won the Show Me POV, she won this one, and took herself off the block. And that was how the cookie crumbled. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, you're definitely coming down to to the end, you have to win to stay in the house. So I'm really happy for Ashley that she won the HOH, but I don't know if she has the vote. I mean, Zach kind of played her game, so thinking if she were to make it to a final 2 situation, I'm trying to see what her case is. So winning these competitions is good for her if she wants to, you know, win.
Now, were you surprised that Peely was the one who walked out? Because I think a lot of people thought, oh, Godfrey, it's your time now, because you seem like the threat. Everybody wants to take Peely to the final 2.
Well,
wow!
Yeah.
I think it's a testament to how good Godfrey is, actually, that we're going into week 10 now, and he's still able to convince people that he's not a threat. He did it in his speech. They don't view him as someone that can win, and for whatever reason, although Peely should have been the easy way to the finals, they decided to get rid of her in that moment, which I think might, you know, bite them in the butt in just 1 week.
It absolutely could, but then there's that other thought, which is Brittany still had to break up Peely and Ashley, and I bet if she had if she had it her way, she would have gotten rid of Ashley.
Probably,
but instead, Peely was the last one on the block, and so it just had to happen.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. So there are just 4 house guests remaining. It's time for Gary and Peter to go to town. Here's the rant.
Zach, I wore this for you. And you're eliminated? That's not hot. Ugh, let me just shake this off. And just like that, you're old news.
It's the final 4. The lights are on bright. We only have 1 week left in the game, and only 1 person can win.
Ashley. Who's Ashley?
Ashley's game is less dynamic than a box of white crayons.
Zach's gone. Who do you got now? Prove me wrong, girl. Ashley, prove me wrong.
Brittany gets a lot of credit for making big moves, but it's really easy when you're the HOH in a triple eviction, and then you get a have-not superpower to completely remove all the nominations right before eviction.
Brittany, you made some big moves, but honey, you gotta give some credit to Canada over here, okay, boo-boo? Like, we helped you a lot.
Ooh, you're great when you're in power. Otherwise, you suck. Godfrey, our big brother, Lord and Savior, and my personal hope to win the game.
When I think of Godfrey now, all I think of is moisture. Our hair needs moisture. Oh, there we go. Moisture. 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 Love the moisture. Okay, now I need a towel.
I don't think Sarah will have any problems making a big move at the end to win this game. She'll stab you in the back through your heart.
This is the best part of the game because we get to see backstabbing, but they need the vote. Oopsies. Yeah. So please vote for me. Backstabbing! Oh my God, it's almost over. Oh, Big Brother, it can't be over yet. I have so many more looks.
That was awesome. That was awesome, guys. Coming up, we'll talk with both of this week's evictees, and right after the break, Sarah from season 2 will be here. And we've got a double eviction surprise for her. The Sideshow is back on Slice right after this. Welcome back to the Sideshow. We're so excited to have our special guest here this week. She was the heart of Big Brother last season until she fell victim to a double eviction. Let's take a look at Sarah Miller. Sarah,
Wouldn't mind getting a ticket from her. You know what I'm saying?
Just call me Officer Sexy Pants.
Ouch. Ow. Sarah is like the mom of the Big Brother house.
I need a minute before I lose it. It's getting so hard to live with these people. Sarah, you are our first place winner. I won a challenge. I won something. I'm gonna trade it for the slot pass.
I can't believe she didn't take the veto.
I cannot believe I let it slip through my fingers. This was my HOH, and I let the 20-year-old twit win it.
My replacement nominee is Sarah.
Sarah, you have been evicted from the Big Brother Canada house.
We love you,
Aww. Let's hear it for Sarah. Wow, Sarah.
Hi, it's so exciting to be here.
Oh my God.
Nice to see you. Hi. Hi, gorgeous.
You look so tan.
I know, and crazy hot. Can I just say that?
Thank
you.
Welcome to the sideshow.
Thank you.
So you've been watching.
Yes.
Who are you looking at to win this whole thing? I'm so curious as to whose team you're on.
I am now, there's been a lot of teams, to be honest. When you're a house guest in the house, I think you empathize with everyone. So there's a little bit of everyone that I like and was rooting for, but I'm for sure Team Godfrey. I've loved him from the biopack. I'm so happy he's Final Four. And yeah, so I'm Team Godfrey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, there was a moment where I thought of you 100% during this season. That pizza task where Godfrey got to speak to his sister and Ashley got to speak to her mom.
Yeah.
And I remember you never got a chance to hear from your kids during the season. How hard is it to keep it all together when you don't have the support of your family?
Well, I didn't really keep it together that well, which is why I was like, I need a letter. But it really is hard. And I mean, I have kids and a husband, so I can't relate to those who don't. But what I can say is not knowing if your kids are okay, not knowing if they're struggling with you being gone, how they're handling the situation, that was really hard on me. So I really, really needed that letter to just kind of say, we're doing good, Mom, keep going. And unfortunately didn't come, but...
At that moment in the show, for those two,
yeah.
they needed to hear.
I was sobbing.
And they're both still in there, right?
So
that
good.
was
Yeah.
that was the moment. I was
Yeah.
a mess. I was crying. Now, it was a double eviction this week.
It was.
You know a little
The
something about
dreaded
double
eviction.
With that in mind, we have a little surprise for you. I hope you
do?
love Deja Vu. Let's bring out our other special guest. Come on out.
Oh.
It was amazing.
I knew it would be a moment. No matter what anyone else calls me in the DR, I will always be Kenny's treasure. Always.
Going.
Welcome to the show. Nice little surprise, huh?
I don't ever want to be in this chair without you.
I know, this is twice now I've seen you in this exact position.
I know.
Kenny, so happy to have you on the show.
It's good to be here.
What are you thinking right now? What do you think of the game so far? Pretty crazy.
It's been insane. I don't understand how they're like keeping it under wraps here, because twist after twist after twist, it's like, well, I did go insane, so I can only imagine what I do if I was in there this time.
Yeah.
Is that how you're watching the show? You guys have all been players. Is it? I was going to say, is it hard to be harsh on them?
No.
But then I looked at you, and it's not hard. But is it hard for you guys? You guys are both empathetic people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Maybe him, not so much.
Yeah, honestly, I surprised myself actually watching this season where I've just been like, why are you doing that? And like, I've been a little harsher than I thought I would normally be watching them, just because it's so easy to sit in your home on your seat and judge what's happening. But when you're in the thick of it and it's so high stress and high emotion, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It does a number on you. That's actually something my dad said. He's like, yeah, but don't they know it's a game?
You just
you're like,
don't know.
No.
That's the thing.
no, but you don't really know
Yeah.
until you're in it. Who do you have your eye on, Kenny?
Sarah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's entertaining, she makes me laugh, she's smart, she fights, she's emotional, which I can relate to, so I mean...
You
I
cried
love
just
her.
now, didn't you?
Yeah, I was crying backstage.
You were crying backstage.
I was listening to her, tearing up, I was like...
So Sarah, what are the odds of Godfrey or Sarah making it all the way, gentlemen?
Well, I mean, at the beginning, I predicted that Sarah would do very well. I did not predict that Godfrey would do very well at all. I looked at him like, this is a guy you're not going to be able to trust, which kind of is factually correct. He's never had one really key ally the entire game. But here, he's maneuvered his way through the middle for the whole thing, and every one of them deserved to be there in their own unique way, which I think is really fascinating.
Yeah,
That was nice, Peter.
What, right? Are you kind of surprised? Is this the softer side of you?
Whoa!
What? It's the factual side. I'm here to be analytical, not just mean, although it is fun.
Gary, how do you think these two would have done in this season, which has been so crazy with the twists and the turns?
I think they would have done really well. I don't know. I feel like they were in their season.
Yeah.
You can't really put house guests in another season. It's like you guys had your own twists and your own things to go through. These people are going through their own things, so it's hard to kind of plop you guys in their situation.
Yeah.
But I think you guys would have done okay.
I don't know.
Back there.
Hey, double evictions are always really crazy, and we're going to see if Zach expects to see who we're going to see come out. That is crazy. Coming up, we'll have more with Sarah and Kenny, and we'll talk to Zach. We'll let him know that this week was a double eviction. The Big Brother Canada Side Show is back right after this. Welcome back to the Big Brother Canada Side Show. Joining Gary, Peter, and I tonight is Sarah and Kenny from season 2. So, Zach doesn't know it yet, but he was the first of 2 house guests to be evicted this week. We'll fill him in on that secret a little later, but right now, let's get reacquainted with Captain Canada himself, Zach. Zach!
Bring it on!
He is a very strong player.
He's the kind of guy that I think could do some damage in this game, and he's somebody I would definitely want to work with.
Bob, you look like a stud.
I just want to stop talking game.
There's definitely a little bit of a crush thing going on between Zach and I.
Absolutely perfect. Gotta win this competition. Yeah!
Zach, congratulations. You are the new head of household.
I do not want the power in anybody else's hands this week.
If he makes it final 2, he will win this game.
I have decided not to use the power veto.
Godfrey, you are safe.
I never expected the house to flip this early. Now the lines are drawn.
Tonight is a triple issue.
Stop! I have the biggest horseshoe up my ass because I'm still in this game.
Balls to the wall, buddy. Play like it's overtime and go for the win.
I've chosen to nominate Zach.
I am an absolute fighter in every single situation. I will never lay dead in this game.
Let's hear it for Zach.
Kenny, stop by. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Hey, Mumsy.
Hey, how are you?
It's so weird. You guys just met, and it's like you know each other.
Well,
Wow is right. Zach, you have been on such a roller coaster in the Big Brother Canada game. This whole experience has been absolutely wild. You've had just a little bit of time to sit with this.
Yeah.
Any regrets that stand out?
No, I think that in the Big Brother game, you have to just look forward. If you look back, you beat yourself up because it's so unpredictable at the time you're making decisions. So if I sit here and regret stuff, I'll beat myself up. I'm happy with it. I got myself to the final 6, and yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Very nice. Kenny, Sarah, what do we think of Zach?
I think you played a pretty good game, honestly. I think maybe towards the end, the ego got in a little bit with Ashley and Peely. I think that you stopped strengthening your ties with the other side of the house. But I think you played a great game, honestly.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I think it was cool to see you kind of transition from where you started to where you left. And you said it well in your speech, too. Like, we're all former house guests. We get it. This game changes you. You are different now. You understand now what we all went through and that it's not as easy as it seems. You did have a ton of luck on your side, but I think you also played a really good social game, and so definitely proud of you for that. Good job. Good job.
Thank you. Very classy speech, too.
Lot of love for Captain Canada. Gary.
Well, Zach, I think you look a lot better in person than you do.
You too, Gary.
Oh, thank you. I really admired your social game. I'm like a big advocate for that, and I think you had a really strong relationship with everyone in the house. So going to the end, I think you would have gotten a lot of votes. I mean, it was a double. You know, it didn't end up the way you wanted it to, but I think you should be proud of yourself. And when you look back, I think you'll be proud of the way you played.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, everyone's waiting for this one.
Yeah, this one should be good.
He's got some stuff to say. Now, you know, you were a fan of the game.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of the game.
You were
Huge fan.
active on social media in first season. Some people might have known that he had a few very harsh words to say about Peter Brown in first season. So, with that, Peter, take it away.
Zach, are you familiar with the phrase, keep your words short and sweet, because you might have to eat them?
I am, Peter, and I knew the second I got in this game, I was going to be eating them when I walked out those doors. So I'm just happy I wasn't one of the first 2.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about bringing you a big salad this week, but I thought humble pie was a little bit more appropriate. A lot of people have been waiting for this little interaction between you and I, so let's get to your game, Mr. Big Moves.
It's okay.
You had a laundry list of people that you could have evicted at any time, and you took the coward's way out. You didn't pull the trigger on any of them. And the one move that you really did make was allow your best friend to be up on the block during your HOH. You won the veto, didn't take him off, and was so egotistical to think that you didn't need to campaign for him, and he walked out the door in the biggest blindside. And perhaps worst of all, you couldn't even get your girlfriend to give you a pity vote. But don't worry, you're still king of the diapers.
You're tough. You're tough.
good.
You can take it. You can take it.
Very good.
You can take it, Zach. You can take it.
Here's the thing, Zach. We live in a world of hate, and it's very unfortunate. It's cool to be a hater on the internet, and I think that's terrible. Like, I'm here, I do insult comedy, whatever. To be a hater on the internet, I think is ridiculous. It's almost Orwellian, the fact that this is the culture that we live in, and you were a Twitter hater. And there's something I've been meaning to tell you for a very, very long time, so I want you to listen really, really closely. I forgive you. Thank you.
It's real.
I forgive you because now you know what it's like in there. You know how long those days are, how hard this game is. And the reality of the situation is, Zach, in about a week, you're going to go back to the real world, and you're going to be going on Twitter, and you're going to get a lot of love because people love this game and people loved you. But you're going to get a lot of hate, too. And it's going to eat away at you. You're going to see it all the time, and it's going to crush you to realize that people who are complete strangers can be so mean, so cruel, for no reason. And when that happens to you, I want you to know that you can call me anytime. I'll be there for you because I know what it's like to have someone like you say that to me, right?
Thank you very much.
I truly believe, Zach, that you played overall the best pure game of the season. I thought you were the best strategically. I thought you were the best socially. I really thought that you played the best game. You should be, keep your head held up high because of that. But you're going to have to live with the fact that you didn't lose this game because you weren't the best. You didn't lose it because you're the worst. You certainly didn't lose it because of a twist. You lost this game because karma is a bitch.
Love it.
And now you can say you've been roasted by Peter Brown. Well, if you're wondering how your fellow house guests wanted to say goodbye, why don't you take a look?
Right on.
Hey, Zach, man, you played a beast game. You ran this game for way too long, but your only mistake was not getting me out when you had the chance. I told you not to awake the sleeping giant. You messed with the bull, and you got the horns, man. Don't get too lonely in Jury House, because your showmance is going to be coming right after you, buddy.
Zach, I cannot believe you've lasted over 60 days in the Big Brother house. You have been a major threat, and I hate to say it, but it's good to see you go.
Zachy, I love and care about you very much. You know that. We've been great friends for a long time now, but also I've known for a long time that if I had any chance at all at winning this game, I was going to have to get you out.
Regardless of what happens after this, just know that I do care a lot about you, and these next couple weeks are gonna suck, but I'm gonna take everything that we've ever talked about and really fight to the end of this game. I'm gonna miss you tons, but I'll see you soon.
That was really sweet. Is that hard to watch?
Yeah, it's amazing to watch. It's a flood of emotions, but what a blast. That's all I can say.
Awesome. We've got more with Zach coming right up, including a bit of a surprise for him. The Big Brother Canada Sideshow is back right after this. Welcome back to the Sideshow. This week, Sarah and Kenny join Gary, Peter, and I on the panel, and we're also talking to Zach. So, yeah, give it up. So, Zach, there's something that happened in the show that you didn't know about. You were part of a double eviction.
I knew it.
Tonight.
Yeah.
You thought, right?
Yeah.
So, we all want to know, who do you think was the person who was evicted after you, or who do you hope was evicted after you?
I think it might be Brittany.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That would be my guess.
let's see if you're right. Come on out.
Bye for a lot.
Hey, so nice to meet you.
Hi, Monty. Oh, hello, Gary. You look beautiful. Hi, baby.
How's it going?
Great.
Okay, do you have a question, Zach, for Feely about how all this went down?
Who won HOH?
Just take a while, I guess.
Brittany.
Yeah.
And put up you and Ashley?
Yep.
And Ashley won the veto.
Yep.
Wow. Well done. Well done. Feely, you've also had a really crazy wild ride. You were on the block, then you were fine for so long, and then you kept going up on the block, but you have such a sunny attitude about it. What have you learned inside that house that has kept you so positive?
What did I learn? What did I not learn? Everything happens for a reason. I strongly believe in that. And you can, like I said, you can never expect anything. Like, you always have to be ready for absolutely anything. Sort of twists, people turning on you, anything. So, like, you just have to be mentally prepared to leave the house at any, like, It's crazy. I'm shaking. I don't know what to say.
Are you getting flashbacks of what it was like coming out?
It's really hard to be evicted. I mean, especially if you love this game, as I know you guys both love this game so much, it is devastating to be evicted, as we all know very well. But I mean, for you, you were so endearing to watch in there, and you were so funny, and it was refreshing to see someone who just has this, nice attitude about the game, because it's a very taxing game emotionally. I was a little confused as to what your strategy was through the whole thing. I wasn't quite sure where you fit in, but to your credit, you got into a great alliance, and you stayed true to that alliance, and that's really hard to do, because there are alluring people everywhere in there that you can see. You can never trust someone entirely. Trust is really hard to form in there, and you were someone that if I was in the house with you, I could feel that I could trust you.
Thanks.
And that's really, that's a huge compliment, because in the game, you can't trust anybody. If I'm looking at Kenny, I'm like, I can't trust this guy, but I can trust you.
It is. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, I wanted to get Gary's opinion.
I think you definitely had fun in there. I don't know if you were if you knew all the time that you were on Big Brother Canada. But I think you were so sweet and fun, and you were definitely entertaining to watch.
Oh, thank you so much.
I was wondering, I was thinking in my head, like, what would Peely say if she were to make it to Final 2? Like, what would your speech be? But
honestly, couldn't tell you. I just laughed.
What you guys, Getty, Sarah, what did you think of Peely's game?
I mean, I just love Peely. I want to take her home, put her in my pocket. I just want to have her every day, like keeping me smiling. My kids think you are just amazing. Like your personality, your positivity. I'm sure you inspired lots of people in Canada just by your glasses half full attitude. And Mumsy is very proud of you. Very, very proud of you.
I think you came off as an extremely genuine person. You made me laugh a lot just by you just being you. So you made the show really, really entertaining to watch. I'm super surprised to see you here right now. I definitely thought you were going to make it to the final 2 for sure. But yeah, it was great to watch you.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Now Zach and Peely, you remember that clown that tried to distract you guys in the 100 Minutes of Hell HOH comp? He was absolutely terrifying. Well, that big scary clown made a return trip to the house, and it freaked everyone out. Have a look.
I can't.
I swear to God.
Clown, go in the room.
No.
I was sleeping here. I hear this. I look, and there's a clown right here.
Are you guys sure?
We're gonna summon it.
Hey, come out now. They're here.
Almighty clown, we summon you.
I think we're good.
Yeah, right.
Y'all sit with her. Love you guys. Stay strong.
What if the clown snuck in before that?
Oh my God.
This room is so dark.
I'm actually really scared.
Okay, it's time to leave, back. Let's go.
Okay, let's go to the HOH. Okay, good night.
Did anybody check behind the beds?
Oh, love it. Well, anything that ends with a giant cuddle session is okay with me. I am so sorry to see you guys here. I really am. And Pilar, Zach, I know you guys all got so close in the house. One of your closest friends, Pilar, had a message for you. Here, take a look.
I'm gonna cry. You were my ride or die. We were in this together, and I really wanted nothing else but to be sitting in the final 2 with you. You not being here is gonna be so hard. You make me laugh, you make me smile, and you make the days go by faster. I love you, and I'll miss you, and I'll see you soon.
All right, everybody, let's hear it for Zach and Pilar. Coming up, Peter, Gary, Sarah, and Kenny will answer some of your tweets. We'll also check in with the jury. The Big Brother Canada Sideshow is back right after this. Give it up! Sideshow. Let's hear it for Gary, Peter, and from season 2 of Big Brother Canada, Sarah and Kenny. All right, guys, we got some questions sent to us. Sarah, you are first, and you are Sarah BB Cantu on Twitter. Okay. From Vina Suku, we get, if you could tell one house guest one thing to help further their game, what would it be, and who would you help?
Oh my gosh, that's a good, hard question, because I honestly didn't even know how to help myself in my season. So I feel like, did you watch my season? That's not a good question for me. I would probably tell, like, Godfrey's the one I'm hoping to make it, so I would tell him to just keep doing what he's doing. Like, he's playing somehow under the radar, like going to whoever's in power, playing to whoever's in power, so I would tell him to just keep doing that and focus on the fact that it's just a short amount of time left and you're almost going to be home. It's almost over.
That's right. It's the home stretch. All right, Kenny, this one's for your team, Kenny Brain, on Twitter. So Ariel LeBlanc wants to know, how bad would you want to go back in that house? Hashtag BB Love.
I would do pretty much anything. I mean, if I could rip open that door right now and crawl back in and rip and tear my way in, I would. I mean, literally anything.
I would watch that.
Why is handcuffed to this chair right now?
I'm actually like, I can't
I would actually pay to watch that. That's actually amazing. Peter, Stevenson Fergus wants to know from you, who of the remaining house guests least deserves to win?
The person who least deserves to win, I would say, is the person who is the most reliant on competitions. Because the way that I like to award the game is the person who's played the best strategically and socially. And I think that's Godfrey. So the person who would be the least deserved would be Brittany, because she's been the person who's relied the most on competitions.
Huh. That's really...
Well, yes, you're right to boo her game. It's quite bad.
Oh my God, we're going to talk about that. Trust me, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to Brittany, trust me. Gary, this one's for you. Acer1337 wants to know, what is the inspiration that you may have to motivate the house guests into winning the game there? What kind of inspiration do you want to share with them?
Just to remember what you went in there for. I think when you go into the house after, you've gone through being accepted and you're getting into this crazy experience, just remembering what you went in there for and keeping that as the main thing that's in the front of your mind. Like, okay, I'm doing this for my family, I'm doing this for this experience, I'm doing this for the coins. Like, remember what you went in there for, because all these twists and turns and you kind of forget. So just if you can go to a quiet corner, the have-not room, whatever, and think about what you initially went in there to do.
And that's how you stay strong.
And that's how you stay strong.
Amazing. Next Wednesday, our jury have a massive decision to make. You know they're all talking game up in the jury house, but there are a few other things in play. We're looking at you, Cindy and Jordan.
Uh-oh. Okay, gotta get this bed made.
Yeah. You go ahead and...
Well, you're gonna help.
I'm supervising.
Things with Cindy and I aren't going so well. Now that there are more people in the house, our couple's paradise has kind of died.
It was good that they came so that we can, like, have time apart.
So you want time apart? I'm a little bit blindsided, just as I was in the house.
I do like you.
But not like that. That's basically what you're saying.
Not anymore.
Wow, okay.
After spending every single day together, I realized that this isn't what I wanted. I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. I get it. I guess all great things come to an end.
Do you want to have one last cuddle?
No. I'm done with that.
That didn't turn out how I wanted it to.
Wow. That was hard. Jordan has been through the ringer.
Poor guy.
Don't you feel bad for him?
Yes, I do feel bad for him. I love Jordan.
I know. Well, I just can't understand the dynamics that must be happening up at that.
You know what, though,
jury
Jordan,
house.
don't worry. There are lots of women on Twitter dying to meet you.
Yeah.
And so he'll be just fine.
And can I just quickly mention that crazy bit of the jury we saw yesterday at the eviction? Oh my gosh.
Willow?
Is everyone going to be okay in there?
No, Willow needs Dr. Stein.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so heartbreaking what can happen in that house, and to hear the news, like finding out your biggest ally. Oh my God, jury house! I can't wait to see it.
Swallow.
Yeah,
I'm
I cannot
interested
wait
to see actually if if Sarah's in the final two, if she can actually get over that emotion and make depending on obviously who
This
she's
is
sitting
Willow.
next to.
Probably not.
I don't know either.
I
don't
think once
she'll
the
be able
show's
to.
over, when she sees it, because we see back that Sarah was trying to make a strategic move, and in the end she was crushed that she's the reason she went. But of course, Willow won't see that until after vote. So.
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy, and we're going to see them all in a week. Coming up after our final break of the night, we'll talk about the finale week, and yes, that includes a special eviction. The Big Brother Canada Sideshow is back right after that. Welcome back to the Big Brother Canada Sideshow. Sarah and Kenny from Season 2 are our special guests tonight. Let's hear it for them. All right, our finale is next Wednesday. This finale week is going to be a big one. It's like 4 straight days of Big Brother. It's crazy. And we've got 4 people in the house right now. So let's run through them. You mentioned something about Brittany. Not in love with Brittany's game.
No.
But I would put forth that she's proven herself to be a very dangerous player. She's been a bit of a comp threat.
Yep.
Right? She sent home a lot of people. She does have a lot of blood on her hands. Still doesn't impress you.
No. Comp threats, I think, are not something that I particularly look at in high regard. I think it's a social game, and social games should be rewarded. Strategic games are rewarded. So social players don't rely on comps to be successful. Those are the strong players. Weak players rely on competitions to be successful. So she is 100% reliant on competitions to be successful. Now, she's done a fantastic job while in power. I'm not going to take anything away from what she's done while she's in power. But she is completely reliant on that power to, do what she needs to do in the house.
Okay. Do you agree?
I mean, I do agree with the social aspect of what Peter's saying. We are Big Brother Canada. It's a different franchise, and we are playing to Canada. We're playing with different twists that we've ever seen before. So the social side is really important. I think that's part of why Zach made it so long. He had such a good social game. So I don't necessarily disagree, although I do love disagreeing with Peter Brown. But
Okay, let's talk about Ashley. She's kind of alone in there right now.
It's
Yeah,
not my favorite.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Zach was the meat shield that she hid behind, and now I think she's basically played for second place now.
But she's won like 3 comps, which is more than Zach.
That's true, but didn't you just finish saying that
Comps don't
matter?
Okay. We're gonna go really quick. We don't have much time. Sarah, how do we feel about Sarah?
Probably best strategic player remaining. Knows the game socially.
Agreed.
best.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Everyone's agreeing. Okay.
Absolutely.
And last but not least, Godfrey. So many people's favorites.
The winner. Yeah, I like that too.
All right, that does it for this Big Brother Canada sideshow. Let's hear it for our special guests, Sarah Miller and Kenny Brain. That was quick. Thank you. And this is going to be a big week. We'll have 4 straight days of Big Brother. It all starts Sunday night with the Big Brother Canada Awards. Then on Monday, we'll have a special eviction. On Tuesday, catch a special episode of the sideshow on Slice. And of course, Wednesday night is our finale. I can't wait. See you then. Good night, Canada. Thank you, guys.